Take a seat and let me tell you a story. One night I was laying in bed scrolling through YouTube when I came across a peculiar advertisement. I got trapped with my crazy stalker, episodes 1 through 4. My psycho crush stalks me all the time. It's scary, but I like it. This advertisement came from a YouTube channel called Zoe Berry's Story, and let me just stop right now for a content warning. Outside of this being just straight up softcore Roblox porn, there are a lot of sexual assaulty undertones here, and fuck, some overtones too, frankly. So watch out. With that out of the way, we begin our journey. Let's read the About section. Hey besties. First off, don't talk to me like we're friends. Step into a world where movie-like love is not just a fantasy, it's a reality waiting to unfold. Join Zoe and her friends in Roblox Berry Avenue, where every day brings new romantic adventures and heartfelt drama. So from what I gather, all of these stories take place on some sort of fictional street called Berry Avenue. Do you know if it's possible to get Google Maps to avoid a specific street? The first very concerning thing here is the thumbnails. Out of the 42 thumbnails here, 38 of them contain some kind of sexual imagery. Some shirtless guy or some girl with her Roblox cleavage out, and I've been showing you the tamer ones so far. A lot of these depict this girl character very clearly in distress. Stuck with my forbidden stepbrother and I fell in love with him. If you think that's bad, get a load of part 2. If you think that's bad, get a load of part 3. Let's see. 911. I'd like to report a crime against God. I fell in love with my dog and I got stuck with him? At this point, I'm not calling the cops. I'm calling the FBI. I'm only going to watch one of these because most of them are about 30 to 40 minutes long and I can only take so much, but maybe I could mentally prepare myself with some shorts. My crazy ex-girlfriend won't stop stalking me? Becoming a teen mom at 18? My crush got my sister pregnant? Maybe not. Well, it's 38 minutes long, but we might as well watch the one being advertised. I Got Trapped with My Crazy Stalker, episodes 1 through 4.
Drink, Annie. Forget your ex-boyfriend.
You are wrong. Beautiful like me, so why should I remember him?
Yes, right. At school, many people like you.
So the first thing that becomes very obvious is that whoever wrote this isn't very good at English, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a hard language, but it definitely adds to the absurdity of the whole situation.
It seems that Mike likes you too.
Is that pervert?
I don't know, is it?
Nah, I just blocked him a few days ago.
That guy deserved it. Hey! Huh?
Hey! Don't think too much. Let's dance.
At this point, I found myself plagued with a burning question. Who the hell is watching this? So I scrolled down and found some incredibly vague comments. This story is amazing. Always worth the wait. This was beautiful. You're telling me this guy watches these? I do think some of these comments are real, but out of the 1,213 comments on this video, I'm pretty sure about 80 to 90% of them are bots. So the girls hit the dance floor with some 6 moves, but who's that up there? Like Zoink Scoob, it's the crazy stalker.
Annie! Annie!
You will be mine.
So is her name Annie or Ani?
Drink, Annie.
Annie! Annie! I've heard it both ways.
Do you suspect anyone? I think Mike is the one behind this harassment.
Could be. I don't think he will give up that easily.
Whoever's behind this. I think we should go to the police.
But it's too late now. It's time to go home.
Yes, it's too late now.
It's too late to go to the police? I guess the only thing more dangerous than a crazy stalker is missing curfew. So with the fear of staying up past bedtime lingering above them, the girls send Annie off to walk home on her own when...
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
But she manages to lose him by running away around a single corner. And because it's too late to go to the police, Ani goes to the police.
Leave me alone!
Calm down, lady. Is this Miss Annie Johnson?
Ani? Well, I guess it wouldn't be too hard for her to move towns and change her name. She's already got 3 of them.
Remember to tag Sasha and me, Annie.
Absolutely! This one is nice too.
Where? Let me see.
I'm skipping through a lot of really just boring stuff here, but the gist is they keep running into this Mike fella. The next day when Ani is cooking, a masked figure opens the unlocked back door and hits her with some Febreze.
You're so disgusting, Mike. Let me out, or I'll shout.
Shout, huh? Go ahead, shout. Why don't you? Shout loud. Shout so I can see. There's no one around here. Now, you are mine.
Get out! Don't you dare touch me!
Don't challenge me.
When should I mention that Roblox is a game targeted towards young children? So the police are going to roll out when Annie's friends ask to come along and the officer lets them? So Annie's friends show up and the day is saved as Mike is taken away by the police. But as they're going to leave, the police show up and it's at this point I can figure out what's going on, and the fact that it says stalkers plural in the title isn't a typo. How come Annie and the police and Mike all have different facial expressions, but Annie's friends are constantly just giving us a taste of blue steel?
Next time, I'll probably need your help. Just wait, Annie. We'll be back soon.
1 year later.
So after this, a year passes, and Annie says, yeah, now's a good time to move in with my sister into a house that looks exactly the same as the one before, into a neighborhood that looks exactly the same as the one from before, near a club that looks exactly the same as the one from before. Turns out, Ani's sister Helen was out late last night with her boyfriend, and if this story, presumably targeted at kids, couldn't get any more disturbing...
What an epic night. Oh gosh, I love him.
Implied sexual relations. Did you know if you have sex in Roblox, you die in real life?
Sis, my boyfriend's suddenly acting weird. Calm down, Helen. Tell me what happened.
Why is everything in this house so white? What are they going for? The place Squidward went to be a lone chic? A lot more of just really boring stuff happens, and if you ask me, making boring stories might be worse than making disturbing ones, because I can at least make fun of the weird stuff. So, they decided to give Helen a makeover, I guess?
Like a little princess straight out of a fairy tale.
Hey, babe. I miss you so much.
Oh, babe, so do I.
How about we go out for dinner tonight?
Sure, I can't wait to see you.
So, Ani and Sasha go with Helen to her date for whatever reason, where they find, oh my goodness, 8 pieces of sushi. What a feast has been prepared for us.
Mike, what are you doing here? Are you creeping on us again, you psycho?
Oh, Annie, what a surprise.
Wait, you guys know each other? Helen, he's a total creep and stalker.
Yeah, he used to stalk Annie, kidnapped Annie, and even tried to hurt her.
Tried? He knocked her ass out with a single right cross. So after the situation is explained to Helen, and Mike tries to apologize for what he'd done, Helen decides to leave Mike and call the cops. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. She calls Annie a jealous bitch and leaves with Mike even after the confession.
You all right, babe? You don't look so good.
I'm feeling wiped out.
Let me get you some water. Water here.
Thanks, babe.
Oh no, Helen. I'm taking you to the hospital.
My crush got my sister pregnant. Uh-oh. Yes, in a foreshadowed turn of events, Helen is pregnant with Mike's baby, but it looks like Mike is ready to step up and be a father. There are only 5 minutes left in this. Where the hell is it going?
Hello?
Hey, my girl. Remember me?
Mike, it's you?
Of course it's me, your love.
So Mike calls Ani to tell her the news, and reveal that this was all part of his master plan. Now, he and Ani will always be together, like a real fam. Their words, not mine.
Now I can be right by your side like a real fam.
So did we all just collectively forget that Mike is still a wanted criminal for the kidnapping that took place last year? They said it 5 minutes ago.
He's a bad new, who's the police are still looking for.
I haven't done anything wrong. But if you want, go ahead and arrest me.
So a few days pass and the police let Mike go on account of a lack of evidence, and because the story wouldn't work if they actually tried him for the earlier kidnapping, and then the story ends. The story ends?
This is my house, not yours. Mike doesn't have to go anywhere. Come in, Mike.
Excuse me.
No, no, no.
Despite promising a to be continued, it's been over 2 months and nothing. I really hated that. Not just because of the strange subject of the story being told through the medium of a children's game, but just from a storytelling standpoint. Mike got away with everything he did scot-free, and justice was never really served in the end. I don't think every story needs to have a happy ending, but stories that don't need to have some kind of point or a lesson. What's the lesson here? You can get away with kidnapping? And why did the ad say, "My psycho crush" and "I like it"? She most certainly neither of those things. To cap things off, I'd like to read another excerpt from their channel description. What you'll experience: enchanting love stories. Discover tales that inspire you to believe in true love. We aim to motivate you to dream big and embrace the magic of love, because love is the greatest gift, and you deserve it all. We're all about love, friendship, and the drama that comes with it. From crazy romance plots to relatable moments, we've got all the feels. How do you feel about the story we just watched? Motivated to dream big and embrace the power of love? I feel motivated to call a therapist.